So if I could sum up month of devotion into one word, I think for me that word would be refinement. And what do I mean by refinement? I'm talking about refining those areas in my life where I may have got dull or I may have maybe missed my edge, right? And when I think about this word refinement, in Sunday mornings in our Access group, we're talking about the character Elijah, the prophet Elijah. And when you talk about Elijah, when you think about this man, immediately you go to Mount Carmel, right? The fire falling. And we all want to be there. We all want to be in that place where God sends the fire down on Mount Carmel. But what we miss about that is before we can ever get to Mount Carmel, we have to go back one chapter in 1 Kings 17 when Elijah comes on the scene. He says, he comes to the king Ahab and he says, "Hey, bro, it ain't going to rain until I say it's going to rain." And you would think the fire would fall right there, but God does something miraculous. He does something totally unexpected. He says, "Okay, now that you've done that, Elijah, I want you to go hide yourself in the wilderness, run away to this brook Kerith." And what God is doing there is before he can go to Mount Carmel, before the fire can fall, Elijah has to go through a time of refinement, to refine things in his life, his character that needed refining to actually get him to that moment where the fire can actually fall. And at Month of Devotion, at the end of it, we normally go through a winter renewal. We have a revival at the end of this. And we always want God to move. We want the deliverance. We want the fire to fall. We sing about the fire. We preach about the fire. But we want God to fall. But we can't get there without going to a place of refinement where God can refine and fine-tune those things in our life that may have got us dull in our life. So for me, Month of Devotion is about that time of refinement where God can send the fire to fall